Hi. I thought I would kind of come on here today and tell you guys about the supplements that I take and what they're all for. So some of you, I think, probably have a lot of questions, and I'm just going to explain what everything is. So I almost did a video making this, but I didn't. So this is my pink drink. It's not pink. So people say all the time, wait a minute, it's not pink. So this one's actually a little bit orange because I mix in our active with the pink drink. So I'm going to explain to you what everything is today. Okay, so here's Slim. Hey, April. So here's the Slims. There's two different ones. Two Slims. This one is called Microbiome, so Slim Microbiome. They both have, this is called Slim Hunger Control. They both have the same minerals to balance blood sugar. So there's same minerals in here, chromium, alpha-lipoic acid, minerals in here to balance your blood sugar. They are also detoxing. Some of them are detoxing. Alpha-lipoic acid helps to chelate heavy metals. Chromium is also another detoxer. So they're good for detoxing the body, also for balancing blood sugar. There's many things that minerals do in our body, and we need our minerals and our vitamins and all of our nourishment. And so these are essential for balancing blood sugar, which is essential for maintaining good health and taking stress off our body. So I drink 2 of these a day. You can drink 1, you can drink 2, as long as you're consistent. You must be consistent. You need to have this in your body every day. It's important for energy. If you are one of those people who has to take a nap every afternoon, you'll see an increase in your energy from these. You will see better sleep. Sleep is another issue. I had no idea it was blood sugar was one of the issues. I actually saw a naturopath for Eleanor a while back, and she is the one who told me, actually, if your kid wakes up at the same time at night, or if you wake up at the same time at night and have a hard time going back to sleep, it's a blood sugar issue. So energy and sleep are actually something that you will see as an early change. Our bodies take a while to heal. So a lot of times, some of the big changes you're hoping for are going to take 3 or 4 months, sometimes 6 to 12 if you have underlying thyroid disorder. So sorry to be the bearer of bad news on that one, but it is important that you give it time. So with some of the changes, though, you'll see them early on. So with these 2, you'll see changes early on with energy and with sleep. And with sugar cravings. So that was a huge one for me. That was the one that I noticed with sugar cravings. So drinking 2 a day helped my sugar cravings immensely. You can do half a day, like in the morning, half in the afternoon, or you can do a full in the morning and a full in the afternoon. There's no caffeine in these. It's natural energy by balancing your blood sugar. Let me show you what they look like too. So this is the little one. This is good for, you obviously check with your doctor or your pharmacist, but this would be for somebody who might be nursing or pregnant. Again, check with your doctor before you use it. This is also something I give my kids. So I give my kids half of one of these a day. So I split it up when we do half of these. We also use the kids supplements, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then the hunger control version is a little bit bigger. So the hunger control version is this bigger one. So there are different sizes. The hunger control version actually has added vegetable fiber. The smaller version has prebiotics in it. So they both have prebiotics. Vegetable fiber is actually a prebiotic. They both feed your gut healthy stuff, but they do different things. This one is going to be better for somebody who's diabetic, or somebody who is insulin resistant, or someone who needs better blood sugar balance. Also helps for people who are needing hormone support. So when you balance your blood sugar, you balance your insulin, which means you also balance your hormones. That was a big one for me. If you want me to send you the my little testimonial on hormones, I can, or you can scroll through my page. Hormones was a huge one for me, and balancing my hormones was huge. People with PCOS and things like that, this will help a little bit more than this one, but again, same minerals and same blood sugar balancing, but a little bit more of an effect, a longer lasting effect when you add the vegetable fiber to it. So the rest of our triplex, so triplex is considered Slim, ProBio 5, and ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. That's basically the triplex. So this ProBio 5 is the probiotic. It's different than anything else you'll find anywhere else. Most supplements that you find other places in the store are garbage. Just be honest. If you I have a website that you can look up ingredients, and if what is supplement companies are claiming is actually in the item. So a lot of times you'll buy a supplement off the shelf and it doesn't even have in it what it claims to. Next, do the ingredients actually reach your gut as far as probiotics go? A lot of them do not. This one is dehydrated. It gets to your gut. You'll know it when you use it. That was a big one for me. I knew it when I used it that it worked. Within 7 to 10 days, we saw changes. because this one is different than other probiotics. It's not just a probiotic. It does have strains of probiotics in it, but it also has digestive enzymes in it. One of the enzymes breaks open the shell of the Candida yeast. There's grapeseed extract in there also that kills off that yeast. And so this is a huge game changer for us. This was an antifungal. Most of us have bad and good bacteria that are out of balance. We need approximately 80-20, 80 good, 20 bad. When the bad starts to overgrow the good, which most of us have, we start seeing problems. So I've got a huge list on my page somewhere, and I can send it to you about the Candida yeast overgrowth symptoms. Brain fog, bloating, sugar cravings, the list is huge. Autoimmune disorders, thyroid, things like that are related to yeast overgrowth and a gut that's out of balance, basically. So getting your gut into balance is huge for staying healthy and all the things. Your gut is, if you research the gut-brain axis, you'll be amazed. Our melatonin's in our gut, our mood-enhancing serotonin's in our gut. For us, our skin issues were related to our gut. So we had so many things in our house that were fixed by this. So for me, my recurrent UTIs were related to yeast overgrowth. Recurrent ear infections. Recurrent yeast infections, obviously. Any sign of yeast on your skin, any sign of yeast on your scalp, those kind of things, we need to kill the yeast overgrowth in our gut, not just topically. So you can work on things topically as well, but you've got to get to the root cause and get rid of that yeast overgrowth in your gut. So this one, huge. Best probiotic I've ever found. BioCleanse. This is important. It's magnesium and vitamin C. It is in an available form, a bioavailable form that makes it work really well to get rid of that yeast. Once you kill it off, you have to get it out. Also, most of us are constipated. Most of us do not poop enough. And this is a game changer if you're not pooping enough. So we find the right dosage for you to make sure you're pooping every single day. That's a game changer. These two are a game changer for bloating. If you have any issues with bloating or not pooping enough, even if you have issues with pooping too much, we can regulate that GI tract and get it to where it's working for you and where you're feeling good. The next one I recommend to everybody basically is X Factor Plus. It's a fully methylated vitamin and mineral. I believe in supplementation. I do not believe we get everything we need from our food sources. I don't think their soil is nourished enough. I don't think we get enough food. And I don't think we eat enough of the good stuff. We can't access it and we don't eat enough. So I think we need all the vitamins and minerals, and I believe in supporting our body by taking them. So this one is huge. I used to spend $140 a month on what's in this bottle by buying a fully methylated vitamin and then buying separately my trace minerals. So this is all in one bottle, fully methylated vitamins and minerals, and I compared it to what I was taking before, and there's actually more in this. And I think I did a live video and a post recently about how I just got my blood work done and I was off the charts. So I was actually supplementing extra for vitamin D and vitamin B on top of this, and they came out over the outside of the range and high. So now I know that this is all I need for my vitamins and minerals. Everything I need is in this one little bottle, and I love it. So it's $30. It's a fantastic supplement. I think every adult should be on it. Kids who can swallow take one. So my oldest daughter takes one of these, gets her vitamins and her minerals in that. Omegas. I believe in omegas. They're good for sleep. They're good for our brains. Our brains need omegas. Our kids' brains need omegas. So this one is a plant-based omega. If you research toxins, the fish-based omegas are good for your body, but there is a risk of toxins from the fish. And so people who are vegan or people who just are concerned about toxins in their body and overwhelming their liver would take this one because it's plant-based. Also fishy burps if you're sensitive to taking the fish oil and don't like the fish burps. This is the one. Another probiotic. So this is not going to replace our Probio 5. Our Probio 5 is that one that keeps your gut in balance because it gets rid of the bad bacteria and adds in the good. So you've got to keep your gut in balance with this one, but you can add this one in also. This is called Vital Biome. This has a lot of extra strains of probiotics in it, which is great for if you've ever been on any kind of medicine or antibiotic or anything that's destroyed your gut, you need to repopulate it. And so this has 5, I think it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more strands of probiotics. So important to repopulate your gut. This one's also, I hope that's still working because I just got a phone call, for mood and anxiety. So important for all of us. I actually, during COVID, instead of taking one, I actually started taking 2 of these, and it does help. Okay, another one that is hugely popular is Ease. If you have any kind of inflammation in your body, where you have any kind of autoimmune disorder, or if you just have aches and pains where you have inflammation actually causing you pain every day, ease is huge. I have never had any aches and pains from inflammation, so I have to rely on my friends, but I have many friends who started taking this and within 7 to 10 days have said that their inflammation is down to the point where they don't have pain anymore when they get out of bed in the morning, where they used to have pain when they walked. Injuries, if you have an injury for a sports injury, this has alleviated my friend's pain with that. So I actually started taking it recently to see if it would help my headaches. I started taking 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and I love it. So even though I didn't have the same aches and pains from inflammation that my friends might have, I started taking this for inflammation, and I've actually noticed a difference in just my overall inflammation in my body. Now, when you balance your gut, though, you balance your blood sugar, you also lower inflammation naturally, which is also fantastic to lower your inflammation. But if you need extra support, which many of us do, this is great. It smells terrible, but it's good for you. So the kids' vitamins, too. I'll tell you about the kids' vitamins. This is an old bottle. It's just been reformulated into this cute little pack. So Plexus just came out with a new kids pack to help brain health. And so this one has your kids' DHA in it. It also has your prebiotics for kids. So a little kids drink. So I've actually been mixing this with half a Slim because the Slim has the vitamins and the minerals in it for balancing blood sugar. But this one has prebiotics as well. It also has the supplements in it for brain health. So I've been giving the kids this one. And then they also get a chewable. And this chewable has methylated vitamins and has probiotics in it. So in one chewable. So it's actually a really good deal. I used to spend $30 a month separately for the kids' probiotics and then the kids' vitamins. And this is $30 in one container. And add this in and it's $40. So it's actually a really good deal to get the kids everything they need for their vitamins and their probiotics. So, and I was going to tell you about here's a pink drink again. Last thing I'll say, pink drink is orange because I add active to it. So we have some supplements that can help with energy if you need natural energy. I used to drink coffee literally all day long and it was sugary coffee. So every time my blood sugar went down, I'd go to the fridge and drink sugary coffee. It'd come back up and I'd be on this like roller coaster all day long, which is terrible for your body. It wears your body out. It's terrible. So I switched to our pink drink, not considering giving up my coffee. Let me promise you, I was not going to give up my coffee, but naturally I didn't want it anymore. So like slowly I would drink less and less and less of it until I didn't drink it anymore, until it almost kind of made me sick. I just didn't want it anymore. It was just gross to me. I really crave the good stuff now because of the minerals in the Slim. So I still drink Slim, but instead of my coffee in the morning, I wake up in the morning and I have Slim and Active. It's like upside down. So I drink Slim and Active now. So that's why mine is a little bit more orange. So, and you can do different combinations. So I have done like a full Slim and then half an Active. Active has 100 milligrams of caffeine. So you can do it however you want as far as like how much you put in each one. I love that you can adjust. So you can do half of an Active if a whole is too much for you. You can do a whole in the morning and then half in the afternoon. You can adjust it based on how it works best for you. So, and I've actually done half of each of the Slims before too, where the hunger control is legit hunger control. It affects my hunger to the point where sometimes I'm like, I need more hunger. So I'll actually do half and half, which is kind of silly, but it works for me to not have too much hunger control, but have just enough. So the point of natural supplementation is to find the balance where you feel good. So at the beginning, you're going to be going through some detox because the things in the Slim, like I told you, and the things in this Probio 5 are killing off years of bad junk. And so at the beginning, you're going to be adjusting because you're going to be adjusting to your BioCleanse also, getting the right amount of poop for you, which is at least once a day, my friends, at least once a day, if not more. You need to be emptying out your bowels every day. You cannot have stuff sitting in your intestines that long. It's toxic and you're toxic and it makes you feel bad. So you're going to be adjusting to where you feel good and getting all those toxins out. And then when you get to the point where you're in maintenance mode, where you've gotten all the toxic junk out and now you're just maintaining and keeping the toxic junk out, like, the normal things that we have in our life, the sugar, the medicines and things like that. Once you're trying to, just keep everything at a good status quo, you're going to be finding the right amount that makes you feel good. How much caffeine do you want in the day? So maybe some, maybe none. Maybe you are going to be working on losing some weight, and we can add in some active or some thermogenics. We have 2 thermogenic products that have caffeine. It's a natural caffeine and guarana and things like that, some other herbs that help you to work on boosting your metabolism. MetaBurn is one that has natural mood enhancing and metabolism boosting properties. So it's all natural, but there are things that we can add in. So you find what makes you feel good. Does this one give you enough energy all day long, or do you need to try two? We try a few things. We try them at different times during the day. If you drink one of these first thing in the morning and you still have the munchies at 10 p.m., we need to adjust. We need to move it later in the day, or we need to do 2 a day. So there are some things that we can do to adjust your products to make sure you feel good and to make sure you're living your best life, because that's the whole point. The point here is that we feel good. It is not normal to feel like junk. It is not normal to have aches and pains as you age, or to not be able to go to the bathroom every day, or what are some other issues? Have acid reflux, things like that. Those are not normal. So it's normal to feel good. And so we are working with some of the stuff to optimize to help you feel good. So that's why if you sign up with Plexus, whoever helped you, have them help you with adjusting your products and so that you feel good every day through detox and then after, because the point of this, like I said, is to feel good. So if you have any questions, message me or comment below. Thanks for watching, friends. I hope I gave you some information. But again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.